how to make the unicorn ornament code tutorials on how I made every single part of it. I tend to have a lot of trouble uploading, so I decided to go live and then maybe that. So, to make the glittered ornament, you just get a clear bulb, take the top off, and you can use polyacrylic or floor polish. Pledge makes one. This happens to just be one that I had, and this bottle will do hundreds and hundreds of uh, ornaments. So you just squeeze a little bit into the top, and it's sort of milky. So you can see where it has been. Like this is some of it. So you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a color. So you can see where you swirl. In this cup, for instance, you can see it. So you pour a little bit into your clear ornament, hold your hand over the top, and you simply swirl it around until you cover everywhere. And then I just place it upside down on a little cup for a few minutes, maybe 30 seconds, I'm sorry. And then you flip it back over, and you can make a little funnel with paper to shove, but you just take some glitter and you put more than you think you'll need inside of it, and hold your hand over the hole again, shake the glitter all around, turn it upside down, knock out the excess glitter, and then let it dry for a couple hours. It'll turn clear once it's actually dry, but you don't actually have to wait for it to dry to continue making the unicorns, because you're gonna just cap it off. So I take the tops off, and then these are the unicorn's horns that I made. And to make those, I just use Fimo dough, and you just soften this up, and it bakes. You can read the package directions. This one's at 275 in the oven for 20 minutes for every fourth of an inch. So I just did about 17 to 18 minutes, and these were good. And then it does, if you want to use pink, you can buy pink and bake it and it'd be fine. I just used the white and then came back and did 2 coats of a metallic gold. This one happens to be Folk Arts Royal Gold, and this is 2 coats covering it. Let that dry, and then I had a boa, so I just plucked off several of the feathers, and you'll need a glue gun. And then to make the ears, some people use felt. I didn't have any felt, so I just got some cardstock. I got cardstock and cut out, and had some acrylic paint and I painted. But I want to show you guys that I make a little slit in the ear. And the reason I make that slit is because you lift one edge of it up, put a dab of glue, and then sort of fold this over on itself. And it makes a easier place for it to sit on the ornament, and it also makes it look more like an ear to me. So we'll just do this one. Just fold it up, dab of glue, and do that. I apologize for this blue card in the way. I can't seem to get it out. So we'll just going. All right, and I also just had these little flowers. I've been having them forever and had never used them. I also have some stones you could use, but that's simply to put over the horn, just to add a little interest. All right, so let's start assembling. So I always just keep in these little cups. It just makes life easier for me to hold it. And then I'm going to put the horn on first. So we'll glue the horn. And now I need to put 2 ears. So there's one. And here's the other. Then I'm just going to dab some glue sort of all around. Bunch these up. Use my tweezers, and though I have Teflon hands. And I'm just plucked a few feathers off and I'm rolling them up. And just right, that looks good. We just need to add a little bit to the front. And I do have detailed instructions on how I made every part of it, and I will try to get it up. Okay, that seems to do good. Now we're just going to get a flower. We have a green one, that'll work. And I just want to put a dab of glue on the middle. Hold it in place. Now, if you do a lighter colored ornament such as this, you can use a Sharpie to draw on the eyes. But the darker ones, you can still use the Sharpie. They just don't show up quite as good. So for the darker ones, I use the Paintables pens. So all you do is make a half circle and a half circle, and then just draw eyelashes. And that's really it. It's really easy. Took a few minutes. And we do have a Facebook group, which is the Fun Home Network. If you guys want to join us, you're welcome to join us. Leave a comment, subscribe. Any questions, just let me know. Thanks, and I hope you guys have happy crafting.